stumps. He's doing a great job.
Now, Boyd Martin, Tsetserleg TSF. Boyd Martin, who posted a solid dressage test and is right there among the leading contenders to take this title.
Really exciting to have Boyd over here. Boyd, 44 years old, and this Tsetserleg is 17 as well, so hugely experienced. He is trying, Boyd, to complete every 5-star in the world, and Badminton is the one that he really needs under his belt.
And when you consider that one of them is in Adelaide, it's not an easy thing to accomplish.
Absolutely not. The horses do travel very, very well, but obviously there's expense involved, as you can imagine. And if you've got the support team behind you to allow you to try and achieve that, it must be some amazing feeling.
Tsetserleg is 17 now, but no back number on recent evidence.
Not at all. Whoa, he absolutely committed to that. He totally trusted Tsetserleg that he was going to be sharp with his front horses. Really full of galloping. And for Tom as well, the horse is not tired. And we hear Tsetserleg into the huntsman's close. Boyd, hold. Whoa, that was really close. He was very close. I think he's fine. He has knocked the flag down. He did go the crooks, because I should think he could just be a little bit down on the clock. Boyd coming into the lake. He chose to go on a little bit more of an angle, so he gets one extra stride in the water to then ride forward to that. Yeah, really well ridden. It was a decision whether to make a turn. Here we go. He's got straight. You can see he's slightly angled. That's a relatively small fence. It's about 1.15 metre, 1.20. But to land on grass is a luxury at this level. So you've got the chance to make a turn. As you can see, he's holding on to his left rein to make it really clear. He was very accurate. Land and drive forward up to this narrow fence, but keeping hold of the rein so the horse knows exactly where it needs to go.
All right, back with Boyd Martin and Tsetserleg.
The half bridge, absolutely fly it. It's a rider spectator frightener. The horses don't really notice it. They run up the ramp and you just get that lovely feeling of air as you're flying through it, and you're meant to smile.
I like Eric Winter, the course designer's notes to competitors, where he said, just keep kicking.
Yeah, absolutely. And here, coming into the Eyelashes, you've got to keep up the pace. It wouldn't be normally how you'd ride a coffin. Yeah, and he kept across there, got the clock is ticking. But this is Will's opportunity to really show the selectors in the world that he is a world-class rider.
Boyd Martin, Tsetserleg.
They've come up quite a slope up to this fence, so here you can see Boyd just saying, wait, listen to me, that's quite an airy sort of rail. Drop down. No, he's going to go long because he didn't shorten his reins up quick enough to have the control to ask him to jump that log. So again, time wasting, turning the horse away, probably wastes about 5 seconds. But there is, and
yeah, that's lovely.
Will giving him a hug. He's proud of what he's done.
That's not lovely.
That
Run out
was a
there
surprise
for Boyd Martin and Tsetserleg at the Sunken Road.
That I wouldn't have expected for this combination. He's now going to take the longer route going in, but I think Tsetserleg again just looks a little bit flat, a little bit tired. Boyd is having to work a lot harder than you would expect, and the fact he's now going to be doing this really long route, very energy sapping. It'll be very interesting to see where he goes from here, because he has got a long way to go from here. He's going down now to hope that when he runs downhill after these silver birch rails, that he'll be hoping that Tsetserleg just fills his lungs with a little bit more air and then gets another run on and to jump these big ditches. And Boyd is so experienced that he knows that horses can come, what we say, on and off the bridle. That means 1 minute they're taking you, next minute they take a few breaths, and then they're back taking you again. And that's an experience that you gain with the more horses you ride.
And again, it's an interesting gauge of just how this is going to play out today, because he's such a little coiled spring of a horse, this, even though he's 17 years old, that you'd expect him to be taking you, wouldn't you?
Yes, but as you can just see then, he looked a bit flat going through a few fences ago, and then he's just picked up again. So Boyd will be like, oh, phew, he's back with me again, let's just keep going. As a rider, you've got to feel how your horse is, and if it's unusual that they're not being their normal self, yes, and I would have thought his plan A would have been to have gone straight. But as he landed a little bit short, the horse is a bit flat, Boyd's reins have got a little bit long, he's having to go long, so again, this is energy sapping.
See Boyd over this, and as he heads out into the country, we'll join Claire.
They're very different horses. The Dreamer has he's got an amazing big gallop. The other horse would have a smaller stride and need a little bit more looking after. Dreamer found that Vicarage Ditch area quite hard work because it's twisty, and actually it is quite up and down, and that's where I lost a lot of my time, so maybe the other horse will be a bit quicker there, but I'm going to go and watch a few and come up with a pretty different plan for him.
Okay, and you think maybe quicker?
He wouldn't have the gallop, so maybe I'll know a bit more about the course. To be honest, I got nervous last night. There was quite a heated rider meeting, and the ground jury were worried about tired horses, and I had a great round on him at Blenheim last year, but I just thought don't knacker him out completely. He's done one other 5-star with Oliver Town, and he was tired after that. So maybe I could have taken a few more risks, but we'll come back and do that again another year.
Tom, thank you. That's been one of the best rider interviews I've ever done.
Thank you very much.
Claire Balding making dreams come true down in the collecting area. What a nice chap.
He is a lovely, lovely man, and I saw him when we were walking the course before, and we discussed a few of the fences. I'm so thrilled for him. That will have made his day, Claire.
Boyd Martin, it'll be disappointment for him and Tsetserleg, but they finish.
He will definitely be very disappointed, but he had a very bitty sort of round. 1 minute the horse was going, but he's actually finished a lot better than what he looked at one point. I was thinking, gosh, Boyd might have to be pulling him up. But it just shows he knows his horse. He knows that his horse has got guts and determination, and the horse really dug deep there. I think he had to work a lot harder than Boyd had thought he had, and as you can see, he's happily trotting along.